It's all good. What's up, family? Let's talk about it. You gotta keep grinding. I gotta keep coming with this motivational stuff. Because it's real. You know, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle, but you got to fight it. You got to fight a spiritual fight. You got to be spiritual. You know, there's a lot of devices out here you can get caught up in. You got to be careful. Life is a mystery. It's a journey. You got to fulfill your dreams and pursue them. You're never too old. Always remember that. You're never too old. You got bodybuilders, vegan bodybuilders in their 50s. Oh no, this lady still living. She's a melanated. I seen her on the Steve Harvey show. She's a melanated queen. She's in her 80s or 90s. I don't know if she's still living or not. She's a female bodybuilder. See, that's inspirational. You know, when you see people up in age like that and still in good shape, you even got some of these people, they're in so much shape. These young folks can't even hold a candle to them, meaning that they way more better in shape than some of these 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds. These people way up in the 50s and 60s on up, still in good shape. Cholesterol down, blood flowing good, don't have no clogged arteries because they're not eating all this food, that pertains to mucus products, as far as dairy products, stuff like that, clogging up your gut, putting plaque on your stomach lining. Then that's where the parasites reside at and infest within your system. And you wonder why you lazy, because you got something feeding off of you and pooping within inside of you. Don't you know that bowel matter, that's not all of your poop? Especially if you got parasites that add on to your digestive tract, meaning that they poop inside you, and that poop adds on to your waste matter. That's right. It's time to get down to the get down. These are the devices that slow you down. If your health ain't right, your life ain't right. Your sexual life ain't right. Health is your wealth. People keep telling you that, and that's a serious thing. Health is your wealth, because you can have all the money in the world. If you're unhealthy, you're not going to enjoy that money. You got to move around, cardiovascular. You got to do this. You got to do that. If you can't do nothing, you short. You got these guys running around here can't even get it up because they drunk themselves to that way. It always was an origin. They drugged themselves to that way. Now they become impotent. They can't get it up. They got to use other alternatives, as far as medication or these pumps, or get some kind of implant or something, or just go to the toys, or start using the tongue, and that's sad. Because time and time again, people kept telling them, physicians kept telling them, stop doing what you do, but hard head, make a bed of nails, and that's it. So while you healthy, stay healthy. They make the very things that you don't need to be drinking or smoking. They make the very things, you see these advertisements. Now you got the rappers advertising alcohol. If you don't got this, you ain't in the in crowd. What that causes long-term use, that causes liver damage. That smoke, that causes lung damage. We already know. It causes diabetes. It causes accidents, vehicular accidents and tragedies. People crashing because their motor skills they belligerent, and their motor skills they off their equilibrium, and their mind is not in a right frame, man. It just takes a blinking of an eye now. If you're not paying attention, you become one with the pole, or one with the tree, or one with the guardrail, to speak, and on some gurney in the ICU flatlining because you didn't take heed. It's summertime, family. Y'all see what's going on. It's going to continue to go on. See, they know, the enemy know. They know we're the children of the sun, okay? In winter times, crime is less. Crime is less heightened because this is not our natural climate. Our habitat is heat. Heat, humidity, hotness. We are children of the sun. We are melanated people, so we tend the progression. The sex is heightened. Everybody want to have sex. Everyone want to party. Then people get jealous because their life ain't going right. Then the devil intervenes. The devil intertwines himself within the crime atmosphere to enhance the issues of the evil spirits. If you succumb to them, if you give them entrance, if you open that portal with it, within your soul as an individual, then they take foothold in your soul and your spirit, and they ultimately destroy you as the individuals listen to this commentary. And that's basically what's going on this summer all around America, across the globe, when it comes to the darker peoples of the region of the world and within America. They doing the same thing in London. In the Europe faction, you got young black kids over there in Europe doing drive-bys. They're imitating the culture and the art of hip hop over here. They trap over there. They wear the same clothes, skinny jeans. They emulate, they duplicate, they imitate our rap culture. As far as the violence too, they adopt that. Where you think they're getting that from? They're getting from the American record industry. So they adopt with this adoptive process. They adopt these tragedies. They adopt all the stuff they got to do with the culture as far as America is concerned, as far as hip hop, and they take it and they fly with it over there. That's why you got a high crime rate over there. Oh, you blaming it on the rap industry? No, I'm blaming it on the demons within the industry that is paying these youngins within America and grabbing the ones that they never had nothing. So it's easy for them to use them because they came from nothing. So they use that to their advantage. And if you do this, we'll open you up. Meaning we'll provide you with this. We give you cars. We give you ladies. Blah blah blah. Y'all know how it go. Y'all done seen so many videos about these guys and girls talking about these exposed videos, talking about these hip hop agents and A&Rs and handlers, well as the artists taking blood oaths and selling out and doing sexual favors and everything. It's sex, drugs, and rock and roll. The recording industry never changes, fam. Same old, whether you like it or not. If you don't want to get caught up in that conglomerate, you got to be independent all the way. That's how you free yourself. You gotta own your contracts, your mastering. You gotta know what publishing points is. You gotta know your points. You gotta know the ins and outs of entertainment business law. You got to know what you're doing so you won't be sued, countersuits and stuff like that. You got to protect your assets and your ass and your residuals and your money. And you got to know how to do contracts, entertainment contracts, write them up and everything. And know the ins and outs of the laws and what you pose and the do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know all that knowledge, if you don't know about that, how you know you ain't been bamboozled or ran them up? Meaning that you signing something, but you don't understand what you signing. And that's how these guys get binding into these contracts. Then when they try to bail out, these dudes pull out stuff. Hey, by this, you can't do this. If you try to bail out, we can sue you, bro. Oh, yeah, and then you find out those people wasn't your friends or nothing. This is about business. It's about you being a cash cow. And they prostituting you out. That's all it's about, man. But if you don't know, you become an industry hoe. And there's a lot of industry hoes. Unfortunately. I mean, this goes for that video I just done. Talking about the same kind of stuff, to speak. You got ownership. Ownership is a must, fam. This is the only way you free yourself economically within inside America. You know? You got to have everything. You got to have your stuff on deck. Or you always gonna be working for someone. You can't get rich. You always hear that old saying, you can't get rich by working for someone. Usually you work until you're 50, sometimes 60 almost. These guys and girls retire. They try to live out their retirement. They go home, a couple months, drop dead. That's it. They worked all their life. Never had time for themselves. When they finally want to settle down and relax, they relax right on to the coffin. That's no way to live. So you work basically you work yourself to death. They, and this is how, if you don't free yourself and be independent and have your own time, you punch your own clock. You don't have to run to no one's job. You have your own. You have your own. You call the shots. This is freedom. But if you always at the behest of others, you just gonna be, when a company downsizes, Negroes the first one to go. You know this. When a company's belly up, Negroes first one to go out the door. Facts. So you're getting tired of that. You're getting tired of relocating. The next best thing is run your own, or you can continue to work for someone else, and they can manipulate anything because they are the supervisors. They are the employees. I mean the employer. Excuse me. So it is what it is, family. It's up to y'all. Life is what you make it. You know, some of us, we blame a lot of stuff on white supremacy. If you want to be the biggest YouTuber, be it. Grind. You know, use social media. You want to be a social media junkie, go at it. But go at it. But with anything you do, listen to me. But with anything you do, you gotta put the work in. You know, if you don't put the work in, you ain't gonna get that work. You know. But my thing is this. I mean, to each his own. Because I know everyone they don't have these qualities. If you want financial freedom, you want that kind of leisure time, you have to be your own boss. And it's never too late. You can be working for someone, but just keep your mouth shut. Plan while you working and drawing those checks. You need to invest in yourself and find out what can you do to get the hell out of there smoothly. And when you get out, you transition to your own business and have it up and running. Okay, but don't do that until you have a certain substantial amount of money, so you can open up your front, so you can run your business smoothly. You know, and keep your mouth shut. You know, I'm a firm believer in get it done first, then, you know, let a little bit of information out, let people know what's going on, but get it done first, and plan while you working at that slave driving job. You know, plan, cause you don't want to be working for people forever. Oh man, you can't. You see, you defeated all. You defeated already when you talking about you can't. Yes, you can. Everyone got a God-given talent, so miss me with that. Find out what your talent is and be the boss of it, and employ people to work for you, so you can further your career. You the one to call the shots. They work for you. You the one to write the checks. You the one to run the payroll. Oh, you see what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do because you the leader of the pack, and it makes you feel good when you can say, "I'm the leader. I'm the leader of the pack." Until then, it is what it is. I'm out.